What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Unboxing. This is your host, Moustapha.
This is Jose.
First of all, we need an It's Your Boy.
It's
Finally.
your boy,
Let's-
Coach Jonathan here at the Unboxing Podcast.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so we got Jonathan.
Finally, yeah.
Yes.
I've
Yes.
been so long, bro. We've been
Yes.
trying to fish this
Yes.
fish.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
This big fish right here.
Mm, big fish.
That's right. If you're listening, we're reeling.
The line won't break, I promise.
It won't. He's smooth with it.
Oh, it's all day, like the work in the ring.
That's right. So Coach Jonathan.
Yes,
And how do you feel about that?
it's weird.
Yeah.
I love it though. It's so fulfilling. Like being there for you guys, especially this past weekend.
The Golden Gloves.
the
weekend.
Golden Glove weekend, man. Like I think it kind of solidified my desire, I guess, to kind of cultivate the next generation of boxers and things like that. And
Yeah.
kind of get the gym the wins and things like that. Is just it's more fulfilling than I think me hunting my own glory now.
Hey.
Like I'm getting older. May not look it. Actually, did the hair today, but I'm getting older now, and it's it's like that scene in Rocky 3 or whatever. He looks at Apollo and he's like, "Hey, we're like normal people now. We can't do that stuff no more." And when these young guys come in and they're dusting me, like, "Hey, I think it's about time for me to kind of take a step back and really look at what I'm doing." And I have been, and like I said, that Golden Glove weekend, man, like Jose was there. It was electric. It was
Yeah.
electric,
It was electric, bro.
man.
It was a win after win.
Win after
everybody,
win after
everybody
win.
kept coming to us, and they were like, "Hey, coach, we see it. We see it. You got 4 in a row already."
You know what's crazy too is that we had all the winners
You have.
on the podcast.
You've had Gmo, you've had Mia, you've had Bacon.
and
You haven't had Harvey.
we will have how to
You
be.
will have Harvey.
We will have how to be. Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy is that all three folks that were here, they all were talking about you, bro. They all were saying
They
like,
put in the work.
yes, you hyped them up, you gave them the right tips, and
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of showed out a little bit. Like every win, I was just let's
Yes.
go.
are you gonna be there for Saturday?
No,
No.
not this Saturday. This Saturday will be Coach.
Yes.
Coach, yeah.
Mhm.
That's good. That's good. So this is new for you, like being
It is.
coach. And
It is.
do you like it?
I love it. I do.
Yeah.
I think that this is definitely something that has been put in place for me to definitely build a career around.
Yes. But I still see you in the ring sparring sometimes.
Oh yeah. I
And-
mean, just trying to get that back.
Yes.
Kind of can't see the best.
Yes. Do you want to share with everyone why you decided to transition to coaching?
Okay. So I've been doing this for about a good 10 years, since 2015. And wear and tear. First injury I had a torn labrum. I had to get my rotator cuff cleaned up a bit, and so that took me out for a while.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was little bit of backstory. I was having a rough time. I was living in a hotel room while still fighting and training and things like that. So
Wow.
yeah,
We didn't know that.
yeah.
What year
I
was
knew
that?
That was
Like,
honestly, that was up until I started working
At DMC.
at DMC full time.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Let's see. So then after I healed up from that, got in the ring a few more times, had some good fights, and then can't remember who took out my eye. I think it was this guy over
I think
here.
I did, bro.
Yeah, it was, it was you. It was you. It was Drew.
Yeah.
So
Because I remember when that happened. I remember it very clearly because you missed work for the next 2 days. And, bro,
yeah.
I felt so bad.
Oh,
I couldn't sleep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I couldn't say. I genuinely was like, maybe that's why I kept saying to myself, that's why I don't want to do boxing, because like I don't want to hurt people.
No, yeah.
I
I
don't-
mean, no one wants to hurt. Well, I mean, I
Yes.
could name a couple people that might want to hurt people, but
Yes.
no one wants to hurt people.
Well,
No one wants to get hurt.
especially like people that you see every day and they become your family,
Mhm.
become your brothers.
That's one thing that I love about DMC.
Yeah.
So shout out to my family.
Yes.
Like, you guys are my kids, you guys are my brothers, you guys are my sisters. you know, like, and when I say I love you guys, man. Like I have nothing but good things to talk about you guys. I am your guys' biggest mouthpiece. Like I always talk about the gym. I will always find a segue no matter where I'm at.
Genuinely, he does.
You know, to talk
does,
about
yeah.
the gym, man.
Yeah.
I will make an excuse. I will. One funny story. I was at a 7-Eleven, or Speedway or whatever, and my shoulder started hurting a little bit, and I was like, and the cashier lady I know was like, "Oh, you're doing okay?" I was like, "Man, I'm working with the kids, Dan. You know, they really put me through the ringer today." It's like, "Oh, well, what do you do?" I'm like, "Oh, it's funny you ask. You know, I work at DMC Boxing up down the way." He's like, "Oh, that's so cool. I have, this son who's always getting into fights and things like that. And he could really use something to kind of, hone him." I'm like, "Oh, we're real good for that."
Yeah.
Bring him on over. Tell him Coach Jonathan sent you.
Yeah, let's
let
go.
Let Coach make him do 15 burpees.
Mm-hmm. That burpee effect will get you, man.
Dude, when I first walked in today, I saw Coach. He just got back from vacation. And then there's a little kid that went like right behind me. And then he left the door open. And then Coach looked at him and then he passed by and he's like, hey. And he's like, yes, Coach. And he's like, you know what to do when you don't shut the door.
I'll drop up.
Yeah.
I was like, another one.
And you could tell the kid was so concerned. He knows that he has to do 10 burpees now.
It's awesome.
Yeah, but it's good,
I love it.
But speaking of children, man, have you noticed how many kids we're getting now?
Lots of kids.
Lots of kids.
Like a new generation.
I'm trying to tell you. Look, I honestly think he's going to wind up having us do another summer camp.
How's the summer camp?
I would come.
It was so great.
Wait, so how's the summer camp there?
Summer camp was good. Honestly, that's how we got Archer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Archer was from the summer camp.
Okay, shout out Archer.
Archer.
I know he's been
dying.
Yeah.
So I know he's gonna love this right here. You're coming, buddy. You're coming.
Yeah,
it's
that's
gonna
right.
happen.
You know what? We should have him.
Yes,
we should have him on.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Oh,
we'll have him on the pod. We'll film him there. Film some backgrounds.
Listen, going to school the next day, like party like a rock.
Let's go.
Let's go. No, like there's a couple things that like I'm glad I'm here because now I know what I wanted to say.
Yes.
Like I was so nervous about this whole thing because like I said, this is way out of my comfort zone. Like,
were you really?
Oh, very.
Even though like you see us every day, we punch each other all the time. We're like making jokes every day.
Yeah, this is a whole different thing. But
it's just us.
Yeah, it is. But it's a different stimulus.
Yes.
Yes. When I'm at work, it's work.
Yeah.
This is different. This is now I'm a little vulnerable. now I'm on a podcast and now I'm secret.
Got the whole world watching us.
Got the whole world watching.
Go.
And the thing that I wanted to say is that like I wish that I would have done boxing younger.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say this is because like this sport has changed my life for the better. Yeah. Like, and any person that is going through like whether you're being bullied in school, whether you're being bullied at work. No, just kidding. Whether you're being
or by your wife, or by your wife.
Whether you're being.
Hey, I tried to change the subject.
I'm gonna get burpees so bad for that. Whether you're being bullied at work, school, home, this is a place of healing. DMC is a place of healing. Any boxing gym really is a place of healing. And if you do like any kind of sport, I hope that if you're on the fence about doing sports, I hope you pick up a combat sport because in a sense, the camaraderie you get with just a band of brothers, it's something that I think is important, especially amongst young men.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Because the reason I say this is because I have a son. He's about to be 6, and I have to be able to navigate, what a good growing young man should be like. And like I personally, like I love my father to death, but there's some lessons that I learned now that I wasn't taught growing up.
Yes.
And I think that the only way that these lessons are taught, honestly, is with your 2 fists.
That's right.
Your 2 fists and your will to learn or your will to want to do something different with your life. This place DMC has taught me confidence. Yeah. I have confidence now that I don't think I've ever had.
Yeah.
I'll talk to anybody. I'll throw down with anybody.
That's right.
Win or lose, I'll look at you in the face and be like, hi. I'm about to hit you in your mouth.
Yes.
You know, I used to never be like that. I was always the picked on guy. I've had swirlies. Wow. You know, I've been beat up, jumped.
So is this why you decided to do boxing?
Honestly, I wanted I wanted a way to compete. I'm a very big competitive person.
Yes.
And it's just like team sports really wasn't doing it for me anymore.
Yeah,
like basketball or football.
Man, I've heard this from so many guests on here.
Yeah.
Is that like team sports wasn't doing it for them, and they wanted to do something where they don't have to rely on others for their own competitive nature.
If you make it like in this sport, if you make a mistake, that's your behind.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Otherwise, like in basketball, you know, if you're centering dropping 30 like he normally does, well, bro, why you having a bad game for?
That's right.
You know, this one you get your butt kicked, you sit in the car on the way home, you do that little and then you get back in the gym the next day and figure out where you went wrong.
On a Tuesday night, you're heading home, and like, first of all, you come into the gym thinking like, today's my day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like, I feel good, I feel great. You go in, you get humbled, you get in the car.
You get in the car.
You're like, why the fuck am I doing this?
You're like, why?
Yeah. Why am I doing this?
You're sitting there, you're rethinking your life.
Yes.
Like, oh, I thought I was, the next thing you know, this guy named Jonathan messed around and made me do burpees until I fell off. And then he said, okay, now you're done with burpees. Now we're doing squats.
But you know what's beautiful is that it challenges the self. It challenges the self, and it makes you face your fears.
Oh, yes.
And that's the best
The biggest fear, I think, for most people is inadequacy.
Yes, that's very true. Mm-hmm. That is very true. Okay. Oh, man.
No one wants to look at their shortcomings.
No, of course not. Everyone wants to. The thing is, people want to find their fullest potential. And
absolutely.
I feel with boxing, you push yourself to your fullest potential.
There is no shortcuts here.
No, there isn't.
There is no shortcuts here. It's either you get on the grind daily or you don't.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
And then on top of that, like I love the beauty of it, because if you take 2 days off, a week off, the minute that you come back in this bad boy, you're gonna feel it.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
3 days. 3 days I didn't show up. 3 days. I've been sick.
Welcome back.
Like Hades did.
But you know what? I came in today.
Yeah, you did good.
I put on a show, bro. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And the thing is, like, your energy, like when you guys, like when we're on one, man, it is almost like when the pillars are on one.
Yes.
The gym is amazing.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It's fun. It's fun.
We're
working hard. Everybody's working hard. Everybody's sweating. But everybody's having
like
fun.
I love when like we can all laugh, we can joke.
Yes.
But where's the camera at? Where's the camera? I can't see. Right there. Yeah. We laugh, we joke, but we don't play.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Saying?
No, we don't.
Let that sink in. DMC laughs, we joke, but we don't play.
You know what's funny, bro? I felt like for me, I had to step it up for everyone else.
Yeah, you have to.
You know what I mean? I had to step.
Because now eyeballs are looking at you when you see your name on the board.
Yes.
It's almost like this. It's like think about it. When you're a fighter and you got people kind of looking up at you, even if this isn't the case, this is just my own little hyperbole. You're almost like you're your own main character now, and everyone's like, oh, you're that guy that people wants to be now. You see what I'm saying? Think about it. For the people that are looking up at you, throwing down in the ring, and they're just watching wide-eyed, like, oh.
Yes.
They're thinking, hey, I want to be that guy.
Yes.
Or better yet, or what seems to be the common consensus at the gym is, I want to get up in the ring and punch Coach Smith. Yeah. Coach Jonathan, that's what I want to do. Yeah. I want to get up in the ring and punch Coach Jonathan in the face.
Because they think it's easy.
You're right.
Yeah.
And then they realize that once I hear a certain kind of music, it's over.
And then they see how weird he is in the ring, bro. He like.
And then they ask questions.
Yes. It's beautiful, bro. Mm-hmm. The way he spars. To me, because everyone else spars like they don't surprise me. No one surprises me. Mm-hmm. I just know he surprises me, bro.
He surprises me.
Every time. Yeah. Like every time. Especially he's got like a special move and he knows what it is. Yeah, and it's not the feet dancing, it's the this.
It's the this.
It's the uppercut, bro.
It is the uppercut.
Boop, boop. And it's so
hate
fast
it when it lands.
Me too.
Oh, I hate it.
I saw the whole thing unravel in front of me.
Yeah.
And I was like, because it's beautiful. We're enjoying it. We're like, oh wow.
You get caught watching. It's like, oh, no. Ah.
Exactly. Yeah. And then when you get caught, bro, like for me, when I get
He's
caught,
like, are you okay? Are you okay?
Uh-huh.
Dude, leave me
I'm
alone.
fine. It's like, stop talking to me. You hit me in my face and I saw it happen.
You know that's what I hate the most, bro. You know that's what I hate the most. Whenever like
Are
You
you
land a good
okay?
shot.
when he lands a good shot and he's like, "Hey, are you okay?" I'm like,
I was gonna punch
Maybe
you
I
back.
hit you more now.
I hit you hard now, bro.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's part of boxing, bro.
Yes. Well, ever since he came back from his surgery, anytime him and I are in front of each other, I don't go for the head anymore.
Yeah.
I don't, because you know what I've realized also about like my punches is that
You have weight.
yes,
First
Yeah, he
off.
does.
yes, yes.
It's
Hey, are you calling me fat?
Yeah,
Are you calling me fat?
I mean, listen. No, your punches have strength.
They do, and I never realized this. Like I didn't realize this, but it's because of training every day.
Mhm.
It's because of the training outside the gym.
Dude, I'm telling you, like the for the ones that have really, really, really put in the work, yourself, you like the weight you've dropped, ridiculous.
Yes,
Tank,
300 pounds.
yes,
yeah, Tank and
Yes.
Smiles of Fatma,
yes.
the weight they've lost, ridiculous.
They look completely different.
completely different.
They do. They do. They're great people too.
Great people.
Shout out to you guys.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
Smiles and Tank, bro,
Yes.
you guys are amazing.
They are.
Like
They are.
real talk. Like it's just like in the thing is like you see the transformations. You
Yes.
see it.
You see it. Yes, and it inspires you.
Yeah, it's like it makes me wanna go home, stay up, burning the late night oil, just sitting there thinking of combos that would work for certain people.
Yes.
You know,
You do that.
I do.
You do that. He
I
comes
do.
back the next day. He's
I
like,
come,
"Listen."
hey, I got something for you.
Exactly.
I do.
Yes.
And then now it's not a job anymore. It's my pleasure.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's my pleasure now.
Let's go.
So beautiful.
Right.
It's so beautiful.
Man, like
Yeah.
even and when we win big. When we lose, then trust me, you should see the other guy.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
and so it's just one of those things where now I'm blessed to have to be a part of your guys's. You know, like the Gmo, for instance. I mean, like
What a legend.
what a legend! This man,
Yes.
this man,
I love Gmo, bro.
he's so good.
He's so, like him and Bacon to
Yeah,
me.
he's
They're
so
like
good.
to me.
That's
they're like,
that's a good, healthy rivalry.
It is. It is. To me, they're brothers.
Mhm.
Like they're like brothers,
Oh,
and
yeah.
and for us to have them like to have had. Damn, I can't speak anymore.
I'm telling you.
For us to have them on the podcast too, and to hear their stories
Yeah.
and to hear about them, bro, it's first of all, it made our friendship a lot closer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I feel that this podcast too is making the family stronger.
absolutely.
You know?
You think because you don't really get conversations like this when we're at the gym. I
No.
mean, in a sense, we kind of do, but it's like
3
it's like-
minutes, 5
right.
minutes, and then that's it. We gotta get to
It's
work and we
light.
gotta leave.
right,
Yes.
right. But
Yeah.
like
Jump
when you're
rope.
Yeah.
right, jump rope,
Jump rope.
like but when you really sit down and you actually have a conversation with some of these guys, man, like the story, like the Liam episode,
Oh yeah.
tears,
Yeah.
I've heard that. I've heard
My
that.
Yeah.
I've heard that
Lord.
many times.
tears.
Even Drew told me.
Yeah.
Drew told me like I never knew. Like I
Yeah.
never knew about
And
it.
it's amazing. It's so weird how many people's stories that could like it's so
Watch the
different.
Liam episode.
watch the Liam
Watch the Liam episode.
Watch the Liam
It is
episode.
very inspiring.
amazing.
Yes. And you know whom else too? And we don't see it much, but a lot of people do. Murat's episode.
Yeah.
Because he's an immigrant and he came with a dream and he comes from a village too.
Yeah.
Guys, also watch Murat's episode.
Yeah.
Genuinely, every
Watch all the episodes, man. All of them have been bangers.
even this one. Watch this one.
I'm gonna have to wait for the playback. Well, then I'll make that judgment. But no, but even Gmo, when Gmo first came into that gym, right? I noticed them, and I'm just like, okay, all right, we're gonna do some things. And I told this man, hey, we're gonna win some belts.
Were you surprised?
What, that Gmo won?
No, not that Jimmy won. With his demeanor, the way he went at it.
I was surprised with his, like, he was very quiet.
Yes, he was. He surprised me.
Yeah, he was very quiet. It took him a minute to open up.
Yes.
He's still kind of quiet.
Yes.
He then goes in, does his thing, and
Yeah.
that's that.
He's very polite too.
He is very polite.
Everyone there is polite.
For
like to be
real.
honest, yeah.
For real.
Like everyone there is like well raised, proper
Well-raised.
people, and they well spoken and
Mhm.
just good people,
Like,
bro.
well, I want to know who my two favorite people are though.
Tell me.
Miles and his dad.
Bro, did you see his dad?
Mm-hmm.
His dad is so cool.
His dad is awesome.
He is.
Like it's Miles. It's Miles as an old man, bro.
Yes.
He's so fun.
Yes.
Both of them are, and I love Miles' attitude. Shout out to Miles, man.
Yeah,
Because he like literally he makes my day bright when he walks in the gym. Because he walks in, he's like piss and vinegar, like just smile on his face. Bulky shoulders, walking in like he is the SHIT.
He's gonna do really good. Man. He's gonna do really good. He's got a good punch. Yeah. He does well in the ring, and I think he's gonna do really good.
Just gotta keep him that much. We gotta keep him calm, and that's it.
That's exactly it, bro.
I love my guys. Like I could, man. And
I love it. You know what? Like listening to him as well. Listening to Jonathan right now, and he's talking about others. And it shows the passion in coaching. Oh, yeah. You know, he's not talking about himself. Yeah. He's talking about others.
He's talking about me.
Yes. Well. I wanted to ask you, but to be honest, I have the answer. I was gonna ask you MMA or boxing, but I have.
I ain't getting kicked in my face for nobody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I watch UFC, and my biggest fear for anybody is for someone to get Anderson Silva.
Ish.
Okay.
Oh, I was literally just thinking that.
In the face, bro. I'm not. Nobody's highlight wheel.
Yeah.
Okay, you're talking about the foot in the face. I thought you were talking about like.
Is it the straight heel on?
Straight heel, right? Yeah. Man, no.
I thought he was talking about like the kick.
The kick, the side.
Up round.
Yes.
The
legs, that too.
Breaks. That's my biggest bro.
Man, no.
Wait. I think someone knocked someone out in on the last card with a kick like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was like what was it? It was like it was so good. It was clean.
That's why I'm not that guy, bro.
No.
First off, I'm not trying to have nobody's toe jam in my face.
Yeah,
have you ever been kicked?
Yucky.
You ever been kicked on the leg, bro?
Yes, it is not fun.
It's not
fun.
So
bro. It is not fun.
Before I did boxing, I did a little MMA.
Yes.
Okay, and that's when I was training in New Mexico.
Wait, so you moved from New Mexico?
Well, at least I was born and raised here. I went to culinary school in New Mexico.
Okay.
Culinary school? What?
I can cook. I just can't bake. Weird.
Wait, I found a cooking brother.
I'm trying to tell you. I love cooking.
Me too, bro.
Like I don't like cooking for a restaurant, but I love cooking for myself.
Yes,
if that makes sense.
Yeah. I do like cooking.
You know what I mean?
Well, the three of us, like that's.
I like cooking in general.
Bro. Like I think my first love was basketball, then cooking, then boxing.
Oh wow!
Now basketball's just been nixed. Now it's just cooking and boxing.
Yes.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I don't even think I know what to do if I messed around and try to touch a basketball again.
Really?
I'm telling you.
We'd have to put you and Drew.
Man, Drew is nice.
Drew was nasty.
My lord, he showed me some of his highlights. Man, I don't want no.
The other day, when we went to Yellow Springs, we came back here and then we grabbed the ball and then we went outside like in the roundabout and then we started throwing the ball in the air and we're like, every time you touch the ball, you have to jump. You can't have the ball when you're on.
That's the game. That was the game,
bro.
Yeah, we're like, we gotta play this,
dude.
Yeah, so
I'm so glad that people still remember that. But then again, we're all kind of in the same period.
Yes. So you know what Drew does, bro? In the air, he puts it under his leg, and then he like, bro. Of
course, he would do something.
I was like looking at him. At one point, I forgot I was playing. You know what I mean? Drew is a very, very talented man.
He is,
and he's very technical. You can tell.
I love fighting this man.
Yes.
If I ever had, there's two people I think that I would want to fight, and whenever I may get my pro jump. One is Sam, Mr. Sam Weldonhouse. Shout out to you.
Shout out
coming for you, bro.
I was trying to get him on the podcast, but he's busy right now. He's got a fight coming up.
Yeah,
we'll get him.
We'll get him.
When's his
Shout
fight?
out to you. It's coming.
When's his fight?
It's coming soon though.
April 19th.
Yeah,
he's fighting for a belt. I think.
After
another one.
Yes.
I don't know if it's another one or it's that same.
Or is he defending it? He might be defending his belt.
Might be.
That's good though. I'm glad he got. I'm glad he's a belt holder.
You know who I would love to get?
I want a ticket.
You know who I would love to get? Ketak.
That would be fun.
Yes. I would love to get Ketak.
No throwing punches, Ketak.
It's okay.
I would like.
There's two now.
Yeah.
But there's him. There's Sam. Because that's just been I've trained with him, and there's been a long standing rivalry between him and Drew.
Drew, yes.
Meaning here's the reason for Drew, and I know Drew will watch this episode, and I'm gonna give him his flowers, and I'm gonna gas his tank up, till it's on E. This man, I've watched this man for the past years, Okay, and I've watched him grow as a boxer, and no matter every time I see him in the ring, I just have this urge. I want to fight this man. I need to fight this man. He is that pinnacle.
Yes.
Of DMC right now. He's that mountaintop that
not just like, DMC. To me, you said it once. Yeah. He is boxing. Yeah. He is his work ethic,
his mindset.
Bro, you know what he's doing right now?
Probably running.
Now. No, he is at Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
He's I told him like after the podcast I'm gonna go meet him there.
Right.
Because bro, I need to. The thing is about me, my training is that it's been on his schedule.
Yeah.
So I have to do what he's doing because
he got me at the 4 a.m. club.
Bro, to me he's the best.
Yeah.
To me he is the best, and I love that one of our brothers is the best because it only makes us the best.
Exactly.
That's the only way.
Like I said, like that's like he's that pinnacle, and that's in my eyes. If I can at least hold my own.
Yes.
Or even trouble him a little bit, then I know I'm there.
Yes.
For me. I hope you're understanding this, Drewski. This isn't me trying to have no kind of beef or anything. I don't want me like you going in the ring tomorrow and be like, hey, ring, let's go. No, this is me saying that I respect you as a right. Where's that? Get that cage gear on. Let's go. This is me respecting you as a fighter and as my brother. But I'm telling you, if we ever cross paths in that pro circuit, boy, it's gonna be a banger.
I think he's the only one that is capable of knocking people out at DMC.
Yeah.
I think he is, bro. I think he is.
I don't know. This guy next to me, once he gets going.
Yeah.
You too.
For me, I just play a different game.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
his game is knockouts.
God's plan brings us to the knees, bro.
I remember that video.
For me, it's a body. Yeah, the body, bro. If I can land the body,
you're a king at that.
Yeah,
you're a king at that.
At it,
for me,
one of the best to do it.
For me, is I reel them in. And then once I see them in my line of fire, then I throw really hard, and I want to corner so that I can knock out.
Right.
I want to corner,
right?
Because my thing is I need to corner so that I can do my steps.
Right.
This way I can step with my punch, and I can punch really hard. Mm-hmm. I just need to corner. That's
here's a good question for you two.
Yeah,
I know I'm the one on the podcast and things like that, but how has boxing changed you guys? Like that's my thing is I know like this guy's the weight transformation has been awesome and mad respect, but I want to know like how's boxing changed you guys?
You want to go first?
Well, for me, my confidence has gone up in general. You know, in every aspect of life. Like I think that like I've done this before with football, with soccer, where like I've taught myself how to play and how to become a good like player. You know, and like
he's
elite level. Yeah, an elite level, you know? And I've done it before, so I was confident enough that I could do it with boxing. And now I've been doing it with boxing, and it's just been like it's just redoing the same thing that I've done before. But this thing makes me know that whatever I do, bro, outside of boxing now, whatever I do after boxing is over, I'm gonna be able to do it the same way. You know?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna grow it to a point where I am elite.
That's right. Cultivation is always important.
Yeah.
No matter if it's a latent skill, a skill that's right in your face, or something that you're learning. Cultivation is always important. Practice is always practice is always important. You know, and it's just like I just think that these are things that as young men, even we're still young. I mean, don't get me wrong, I got gray hairs, but I'm still young.
We're the same age.
Yeah, that's true. We are. We're 36, right?
Yes. Yeah. I'm 35. Yes.
Respect your elders. But no, it's just one of these things that like these are lessons that fighting or boxing or any kind of combat sport, even wrestling, that it teaches you that this, like, if you want to get something right, you have to drill. You have to drill.
You have to make everything perfect.
You have to.
It
like
has to be perfect.
You have to drill.
That's why that's why at the 6 o'clock class I was just like, I'm like, I want everybody, throwing just singular jabs 10 times and then you're switching, because I want everyone. Form is important. And whether it's basketball, whether you're shooting a free throw, you got to do it every time, following it through.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, you got it.
I'm trying to tell you, like, ride the bike.
You got it.
Do it again.
Oh man, that's actually I'm gonna have to shoot some free throws now, bro.
That's it.
That's it. That's nothing but net right there.
I hate to do this.
Yeah. We hate to do this, bro.
I do, but we're at the end.
We're at the end.
Yeah. Because,
man, you weren't lying when you said it just goes like.
I told you, because the thing is, once you get going, because like the camera stops at 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and we have 1 minute left to just close it down.
Close down.
Yeah. So, bro, thank you so much for coming. The thing is, for me, is I want to see you more here. Like, this is the first time.
All right, I will be here more.
But now you see how comfortable this is.
Yeah.
It's chill.
It is chill.
But the thing is about us is that we thrive in the uncomfortable.
Right. That's where boxers were supposed to.
Exactly. And
the fire, man.
And that being said, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. This is Moustapha.
This is Jose.
And it's your boy.
It's your boy.
This is Unboxing. Let's go.
Hey.